And now welcome our second comedian, Conrad!
Hi guys. Hi. Thank you. You're really polite. Anyways, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a reformed neckbeard. Kind of see the stubble I'm trying to shave. And for all of you guys who do have neckbeards out there, please shave and I'll tell you why. So I used to have a neckbeard because I was like, I want to let the ladies know I'm single. But then I realized that's why I was single. Then I went to GameStop and I got Pokemon and I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm an adult buying Pokemon. He's like, nah, you look like you play Pokemon. He just told me that I'll never have sex. What? You guys were like, ha, single, but virgin, that's too far. Now I lost my train of thought. Thank you very much. Anyway, so I get asked a lot of questions as a young person, as I'm sure all of you do. I get asked, what do you want to do when you grow up? And or when you're much older, and I go, I want to do comedy, politics, or teaching. So basically, I hate myself. I don't enjoy being happy. It's not something for me. Then I get asked, where are you from? And I have to say Bakersfield. That's the response I get. I'm sorry, like I have cancer. In case you don't know what Bakersfield's like, it's trying really hard to be the stereotype of Texas. Hey buddy, I'm from Bakersfield, and it's much more like Alabama. Anyways, just so you know it's a stereotype of Texas, at my graduation for 8th grade, one of the dads came in with a Confederate flag hanging on the back. Yeah, Southern California will rise again. It's gonna happen. Just so all of you know. I think my body hates me. Because when most people drop things, they're like, oh no, I dropped it. But when I drop things, I'm like, nope, fuck, that's a snake. Like, I have a glass in my hand, and my brain goes, oh, but that wasn't a snake, what's wrong, hand? And he goes, I'm just tired of playing Pamela Henderson. Oh, no. My left hand goes, now that's a snake, am I right? My right hand turns and gives it the cold shoulder. Also, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but when I pee, it doesn't all come out. Like some people are like, oh, shake. So I did that, and then I put it in my pants, and immediately, like a floodgate opens. Yeah, it's really bad when you're wearing tights. Yeah, it's gross, I agree. Anyway, so one time I put it in there, and I pulled it out, I tripped it. It was a tricky dick. MLG. This bit, I don't really I have a name for it. It's called Incomplete Jokes. So the first one is Netflix ideas, which is if you like Attack on Titan, you might also like Son of the Mask, because you probably have shit paste. Thank you. And for all of you who are like, I like Attack on Titan, don't worry, I genuinely like the One Piece Dubs theme song, so we can both kill ourselves. Jokes about killing yourself. That's my goal. So if I ever go through with it, everyone just feels super bad. I just write to go, it was a cry for help. All of you ignored it. Speaking of cries for help, when I tell people I'm from Bakersfield, they're like, what do you do there? Like it's a one-horse town. First off, there's at least 3 horses. I'm really glad you guys like bad jokes. Secondly, I do the same 3 things everywhere. I play video games, masturbate, and cry. Yeah. Don't laugh. It was a cry for help. You guys are just like the people who laughed at the suicide jokes. I don't think I could ever actually commit suicide though, because I'm too lazy. Like one time I got up and I was like, man, I don't want to brush my teeth, I should just kill myself. Then I was like going through the list, I was like, well, I could cut myself, but that sounds scary. Then I was like, maybe swallowing pills, so I swallowed like 2 Advil and I almost threw up. So I was like, that's out. I was like, maybe I should jump off a building. I was like, what if I live? No thanks. Then I was like, maybe a gun, but I'm like, that's a 2-week waiting period. I'll just brush my teeth. Not worth it. Also, I think my secret bloodline technique might be racism. Because my grandma is like really weirdly racist, but she says like weird things. She's like, I don't like rap music because it's too black. And I'm like, that's not a valid criticism. I don't like country music because there's too many Christians. Not a good joke. It's also not a valid criticism. Then she goes, you know, I like Will Smith. He's not really black. What does that mean? Yeah, right? I don't know what it means. And then the worst thing she ever said was, we were watching CNN, and she wanted to know the royal baby's name. Any of you, if you care about the royal baby's name, if you did, I don't know if you know this, but our forefathers died, so we wouldn't have to give a shit about the royal family. just so you know. But this kid goes up missing on the news, this little like 3-year-old black kid, and my grandma goes, who cares about this? I want to know the royal baby's name. Yeah. Dead silence. That's what she says. My cousin goes to family, and she goes, I'd rather know the royal baby's name. She's the most messed up person I know. Also, the reason I think it continued to me was because I'll never fight an Asian person, because I'm afraid they might know karate. Also, I'm from Bakersfield. That's the other reason I think I'm racist. Anyways, my Asian friend is like, that's really messed up. You can't say that. And I was like, do you know the statistics behind Asian people who know karate? And he said no, and I go, that's why I'm scared. Then my other friend was like, that's messed up, but not because you said you were afraid, because you said karate. You should have said martial arts. And I was like, we have to be politically correct with our racism now? I didn't get the memo, and I'm subscribed to Racists Monthly. Also, I think mariachi bands will always play Spanish music. They're like, that's not racist, that's true. But they could play the Grateful Dead. Chances are there's Garcia in both bands. I got a different huzzah. Also, I've been thinking a lot about homo. The word, not the. And anyways, I don't think a lot of people know what it means, because in high school they'd be like homo or no homo, and I was like, it means same. And I know this because a lot of words would be different. Like the word homosexual would now mean an endless line of homosexuality, be a gay-to-gay space-time continuum. Homogeneous would now mean gay all around. We'd have gay all around milk. Homo sapien would now mean wise gay person. And my years at Christian school have taught me to never get into what homo erectus would mean. It even gets into the words homosexual and heterosexual. Because of, like with homosexual, it's the same sexuality, everyone has the same sexuality. And hetero, maybe different, is like different sexuality. Like, I don't know, today I'm attracted to girls, but tomorrow cat guy. I'm not sure. Then there's the word bisexual, which either means both sexual or too sexual. Like, that guy is way too sexual. Or two random objects, like porcupines and chairs. Notice how 2 of the objects I've said so far are spiky. Ow. Then there's the word asexual, which, depending on which definition you're going off of, either means you produce on your own, but I know that's not the case, because teenage boys have been trying it since the dawn of time. Or you don't like anyone, but I feel like we have enough words for that, like hermit, or asshole. Then there's hermaphrodite, which was named after the goddess of beauty, Aphrodite. I think the scientist had to be sitting there and been like, oh man, that's super hot. I'm going to name it after this god of beauty, Aphrodite. And if they have both parts, does that mean they're always homosexual or always heterosexual? I don't know, that's homo. Thank you, everybody.